this, as you call it, a business. It's a non-profit organization. And it's called VUSELELA ULWAZI Lwakho. Translate as refresh your knowledge. So I'm saying VUSELELA ULWAZI Lwakho nge-HIV. That means refresh your knowledge on HIV. Because VUSELELA is about HIV. And we started in 2000. And we've been going on since then. So what do? We sensitize people about HIV. That means we teach people about HIV. What is HIV? Not only HIV, we also add STIs, which is sexually transmitted diseases, and TB, and other diseases that has to do with that. You see, if you check the card, I'll give you the card to tell you much more. But you say you also want to know my background. I am a professional nurse, as you see. I used to work at hospitals like Baragwana, Johannesburg General Hospital, and I've also been in charge of Vetkopen Clinic. That is where I moved from Vetkopen. Ngazosebenza at Diepsloot. And one of the reasons why I did that, I used to be concerned when I saw people coming to the clinic, and you realize Lana,
there's something.
And it's a one-way ticket. One-way ticket. And you ask, Mama or Baba, why do you come now? And at that time, they would say to me, Sister, and remember, it Diepsloot to Vetkopen, it's about 9 or 10 kilometers. And it takes, at that time, used to be 2 rand. So I decided, let me go to this place. Ngibonile Diepsloot mayiqala because angihlali la eDiepsloot mina ngithi. So ngibonile and I realized ukuthi kunabantu abafana nami. And I decided, let me come and teach about HIV. That's how I started. I came here to teach HIV. Quite interesting, I didn't come to open an NGO. That's one of the things that overwhelms me to this day. I just came ngizofundisa abantu nge-HIV, and it was amazing as I started teaching. Remember mangifika la benginganandawo bengizihambela ngemoto yami. So I would come, park my car and walk
street by street,
house to house. But the interesting thing is that before I did that, I came and I tried to find out ukuthi kunabantu abahlala la, and makuhlala abantu la, it means kunabantu abaphethe, and that was CDF. Community Development Forum at that time. So I had to come and present. And I did that for maybe a period of 2 years. I used to come Emma meeting in Ebusuku and whatnot until bona bang accept. But we are happy. We understand exactly what Mama uzokwenza. So can you imagine, I came here late 98, 99, but I started functioning in 2000. And from there, when we started going from house to house, that's when I realized, I need a place. And I was helped by Bonalisedi. Bonalisedi into
number two,
yes. Remember, the CDF has accepted me. I don't know where to go. So I went to Bonalisedi. Bonalisedi in there, they said, Sister, lapha ekhoneni
You
you can come. Not only that, they advised me that you must first go to the Northern Metro local babies or NMLC at that time. Uye khona uyosipresenta ukuthi ubani and say ukuthi ufuna ukwenza, and that's exactly what I did. And that's why you see me here, because I forged that relationship. They accepted me, and at the end I got amaphepha from the housing department. That is why ngila.
Ngingunomsa kaHadebe, ngisebenza eVuselela, ngi-social auxiliary worker. Okay, kuningi engikufundile since ngiseVuselela, since ngisa ema-training ahlukahlukene. Ngifundile izinto eziningi, ngafunda nanokuthi usetshenzwa njani nomphakathi ase-Diepsloot, nanokuthi singakhuluma kanjani nawo ukuze nawo us-understand.
Okay, Kamalama Mpetilo Ngatembo, 7 VUSELELA. I came in 2011. That's when I started as an admin clerk for the organization, and then now I'm a project manager for the OVC program, which caters for abantwana ma-orphans nabantwana ba-vulnerable. So the importance of VUSELELA ngibonayo in the community, it does assist abantwana laba abanganabazali, whom abazali bakhona bashone because of AIDS-related disease or HIV-related diseases. So for Mina, my assessment is it has done a lot, and it's still doing that, and it's still assisting abantwana, help them ukuthi nabo bafile bangabantwana, not carry the burden of being adults at a young age. They get a chance ukuthi babe ngabantwana because we are here as caregivers to assist and to help them.
Look, kuqala iVuselela makwenzeka kanjalo ngoba now I've got a group of young people who are trained as peer educators to teach people about what is HIV. And then manje kuba ne support group abantu ba HIV positive baza kimi. So ngenza support group. When I did that, people actually said, no, Mama. Mawusifundisa, now you make us understand ukuthi what is HIV and why is it important ukuthi sizazi ukuthi is HIV. Sifuna ukutesta. And this is where the Department of Health come in. We were the first non-medical site HIV testing center in the north. We were accredited by the Department of Health that we should do that. After babonile yonke lento engiyenzayo. So now can you see ukuthi sine peer education, sinama support group, sesiyatesta. So masi testa, there's something which I realized ukuthi yenzeka la. Kwesinye isikhathi labantu abeza kwi-support group bayaba khona or bangabi khona, and I don't understand ukuthi kwenzekani until one day one lady said uzibanibani is not well, akekho right, so mama maybe siyombona. I agreed. I would park my car and walk. Diepsloot ngaleso sikhathi behambeka kamnandi, not like it is today. We walked, mangifika the site that I got at that house in Extension 1, I will never forget. Ngafika umama alele embedeni, uyagula, and she's got a baby, and there is this young child. So why you say esikolong are ki cheka mama, ki shebile mama, and wapeha ki roetsa nga repair mtepa for mama. You know, I looked at that. I didn't know, I wanted to cry, but I can't cry. But that gave birth to what we call home-based care nursing. That means, as VUSELELA, again I was assisted by the Department of Health because they are the one who trained abantu ngengabafuna, the young people base Diepsloot, ababatraine as home-based carers. At that time kwakwenziwa 59 days kungakabi nane 69 days bangitrainela bona. In the process, one of the elderly ladies osebenza nami sister uzombona unama epilepsy njengami uMrs Kubheka umama Kubheka joined me ngoba she retired weza one time sine World AIDS Day besisebenzele 2 angithi wafika wabheka wathi uyayithanda lento yangekahlale uzoza zo volunteer. Umama Kubheka helped me uku-coordinator home-based care, and she's the one who was in charge of home-based care on daily basis. Baphume, that's why abantu bebeza nje bazositshela ukuthi kunomuntu ogulayo kuphi kunabantu kuphi, and then we would go sambe siyobanesa. So masenzi home-based care, we used to do it espacing sakho now khona, and then yabona ukuthi sesinama program angakanani. But now because of that child lo itseketsa kiphe amtepa made me ukuthi ngiqale ngithi no abantwana bezela. Today angithi yabona ukuthi we look after orphans and vulnerable children. That's how it started. At some stage I had only 30 children, and I was assisted by a group from Sentina Batista Fish. They are the ones who assisted me first time nge OVC kwangena Department of Social Development. And at some stage kwakukhona the late Minister of Social Development Ubabuzola Skweyi Mayela, one of the councillors yase Diepsloot, wangibamba ngesandla waya kuye wathi nangu lo mama osincedayo ngabantwana nani nge-HIV. That, believe you me, it opened the way ukuthi social development is sis. I would like to say to those people out there, remember ukuthi we are here eVuselela, we are trying our part. Look at yourself and see what is it that you have that you can share with us, because for this to succeed we need assistance of whatever. There's nothing wrong or right, because like you've just said, the community, there's people who understand. Remember ukuthi ngithe nalabantwana aba ama caregivers la baphuma kuphi, abanye babe ama OVC namhlanje bakhulile bano matric bala. I'll make a silly example, but it's very practical. Your clothes awusazifuni uyayibona lento aziguganga mawuziwasha uzifake eplasticini. When we bring them here, labantwana bazogqoka and they are going to look decent. Yes. Your food ekhaya, instead ukuthi uyolahla uyayibona lento khona kwesinye isikhathi uthi mawuthi papa uthola ukuthi I bought amathini a extra and asiwafuna ukwadla, send them to Vuselela. We will make sure ukuthi it's either we'll make food parcels for abantwana or laba baphuza amapilisi, or we will use it a kitchen. So we will accept anything, and as he point a finger, and we would say to those abakhonayo bantu, from time to time come and volunteer so that you understand ukuthi kwenzekani, because we need hands. We need hands a kitchen abazosincedisa from time to time. We need hands cleaner. Uyayibona lento like 67 minutes. 67 minutes kaMandela. There's a place a 4 ways, but hoyo. It's Kistonga. Hoyo, it means welcome. Hoyo. Without fail, for the past 3 years, 67 minutes, they come here, they actually phone me before time and say, Steluguza on such and such a date. Don't cook. Hoyo, because it's a leisure place, they cook. Abantwana baseVuselela, they actually say, Mama, sidla 7 colors. So they come and give them food. There's another doctor from Sunning Hill Hospital. Nabo bazile baleta ama food parcel for labantwana. there's churches. Uyabona khona manje ngithi it's Christmas. Remember ukuthi Christmas abantu ngaphandle bathola i-13th check. Labantwana bazoyithola phi i-13th check. So I actually say ngiyacela abantu bakithi uyabona mani ngalahlela those baked beans, beef, juice, biscuit in so that we can make them a hamper, a
so
Christmas hamper. Masi jabula sonke kuyi Christmas nabo they've got something.
That's a good job, Mama.
So that's what I would ask. But I really appreciate Nani. I cannot do this without you.
So for the last part, just a small clip.
Yes.
Mom, what do you think about VUSELELA? What do you want to see VUSELELA in the next future?
I would like to see this place being a haven for people who are living with HIV and AIDS, for people who are affected by HIV and AIDS. It has to be a place where you can walk in, where you know that you are not judged. You are loved for who you are. You are held for who you are. Your answers are being, your questions are being answered here. That's how I would, you see, if I die tomorrow, I pray to God, Kuti VUSELELA must not die. It must remain a beacon of light at Diepsloot and all over, so that people know, Kuti masiye VUSELELA, we can go and this is the help that we are going to get.
Okay, MmaSato.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.